and register. Unko fee unko be down.
There be. I bet
Oh,
I enjoy
all right then. Okay.
next
Anyway,
time.
me videos ni video to a TikTok ni Facebook so. So,
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen, as usual, as you know, every Wednesday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., I bring you Legal Digest with FB Solicitors. And we've got Lawyer Francis with us. Hello, Otuaba. Welcome, my dear sister. Um, I think for the past 3 days it has been raining, and then a bit of sunshine here and there. And Babi Komo, Legal Digest with FB Solicitors. I mean, FB Solicitors, I will put my chair pine. One year, you're up and cry, sued E and F. The Clock House, I will back in East, London. Na, postcode here, IG118EQ. IG118EQ. Sanso and office telephone numbers no 0208 264 4800. I take the numbers again 0208 264 4800. And also wait me for a mobile number no 079 4677 2439. 07946772439. When you do a year backing station, a year backing station, prepare Bomodia contact a year FB solicitors. Na mwebi here biano ombebwa. And share a year for British a year travelers. What will the EU's new entry a year exit system means? Nti ene nkɔmɔ a yɛbɛdi no ɛno ɛna yɛbɛhwɛ na yɛbusa lawyer koraa sɛ what is the entry exit system? Yɛka sɛ entry exit system koraa no a lawyer Francis yɛbɛbusa no sɛ ɛyɛ de adeɛ a abusua bɔ mmɔden a na ɛbɔ dwumadie ho dawuro na ma ɛyɛ invite wo nuanom na ɔmo nso ɛma mehwɛ bi lawyer mama wakɔ aba na apɔm te sɛ
Yeah, Eja, Apomo, ye. Also, side what is saying.
Nyame adom na ayɛ weda no na ayɛ sɛ nsuo totɔ kakra na ewia no abɔ kakra.
Yeah, last week or two, yeah, heat kakra, ye complaining. They say, yeah, said do raining a year, and also ye complaining. They say, dear na yemfa. Bibi abaye kakra. Why?
No correct.
For now, we need to adjust to the baby. But no one say you be ready for it. Yo, me da say, Dr. Rain, our platform or the amame. In chia can see a call with you for new chef for of platform nina. And then you be share under the legal digest, topic now of pejabano. But before then, me per se me ma ye shene so say last 2 weeks they were a boy 22nd no about between it is say who say embrafo for abba from 22nd July kono inti Mr. Mo yen shene so e wo hono mo under the skilled worker route say embrafo for changes or mudi abba no e no na say ye de ye mra immigration rules and a biomun so me per se share a few bits about say obi or okuta skilled worker visa no say lawyer can I take a second employment say at least na adwuma no a wɔyɛ no ɔpɛ overtime anaasɛ ɔpɛ sɛ ɔkɔyɛ adwuma foforɔ ɛno nso no ɛyɛ adeɛ baako a ɔmo skilled worker basis no ɔmo kuta no ɛyɛ ɔmo a bit worried deɛ ɔmo nim ara ne sɛ ɔso wobɛtumi atake for 20 hours fine ɛno ɛwɔ hɔ but yɛ careful sɛ sector no a wokɔ akɔtake no ɛnyɛ every sector biara na wobɛtumi akɔtake 20 hours no Mr. Mo, who take a second job, you're very, very careful. ubetumi take it, but make sure say it conforms with of skilled worker visa no. Ɛna ebiomu nso no utake a wanhwe yi anase udu anase woyɛ no bie na aka sɛ okay ebia me day off bi me pese me de volunteer me copy voluntary work bi a ɛno nso akwan gya wɔ hɔ a ubetumi because voluntary work no ɛnyɛ paid work mesrɛ mo yɛnhyɛ ne nso ɛno no build it upon your CV and a lot of goodwill in terms of say oh yes voluntary work no but kyerɛ no sɛbe wonya remuneration bia mfiri mu ma to say you be wo ne ade but for the goodwill no it betters your CV and your personality in UK here because UK ha no more why voluntary works bi ne ade a omo recognize pa omo di boom because obi any time oba akoye voluntary work na we dey wait me to da ba ko ati ho na say da mienu na voluntary work it boost them omo nim say oh abadoye and a biom nso no say okofa unauthorized jobs under the skilled worker no as a secondary job and as a second job there are implications on it. Ebi ni saying you betumi cancel visa. So home office ko hu a ebi ni saying on betumi ayi free UK ha normal bande and ebi saying ebe have effect on your future applications. Even employer no kra no obenya problem. Say you be finding up to 60,000. There is a case BR employer B.
Now yeah, see baby I could do no 60,000.
Oh, say baby I could do no. Recently a case B by Omako Jaji Emma finding employer B 80,000 for nipa mienu. Omo mobo e charge you 40. Na inti Mr. Mo we employer mo weni na ho papa illegal or employ illegal worker no. So one you're very careful. And our home office they say omo tax force ne enam akwemo omo check side ni nyina. I don't know says last week or two we Sky News delivery drivers delivery motor you
Deliveroo.
know yɛkɔkyere wɔ ɔmo ɛna bebree sɛ ɔmo kuta app no ebi a ɛkyi ɔmo na ɔmo text ɔmo nipa no mu a ɔmo ɛma ɔmo hint sɛ immigration enforcement wɔ town nti baabi wɔ hɔ a mɛnkɔ hɔ ɛma ɛyɛ nso yɛnkɔkyew ampa nso these things ama sɛ home office atena ase ɛne couple of delivery companies no ayɛ agreement. Ebi ni saying say delivery riders na omoye adwuma ema Deliveroo ena Just Eat ena Uber no omo nyina no omo ne home office atena se create a plan for change as ne be ya affect omo problem no because omo warn omo say so omo employ illegal people timbia omo be crack omo down to pay the penalty. Indeed, that's another thing aba me per se yɛhyɛ nso. Mame hwɛ sɛ mehu case na recently ɔmo ɛkye employer bi a yɛma ne tua 80,000 no. Yeah. Ampa mehu the case ni yɛ Jane and Jamie Limited versus the Secretary of State for the Home Department. Citation here 2025 EWCC 41. Omo reporting or county court judgment. Omo fine Sir Jane and Jamie Limited no 80,000 as a civil penalty against Sir Omo employ illegal worker. Omo ye true employer, you know. Timishamo, oh your employer, you need to be very, very careful to the extent say home office omani abrepa sisiano.
Sorry, lawyer. Now feedback no Facebook. Me try no feedback. And it's baby.
Oh, okay.
My Saturday down. Can Mary Francis bisa. Mary feedback. Nintino sending videos. No come out when you no more. No more share with YouTube. Why? send you betting clarity. I say. Na ebe posting after the program. No, why? Any day more. Thank you, lawyer Bacho to us.
Yo, inti we employer I was say uma we need that ho in terms of obi a we employ no. Obe yo checks ye. Yeah, because we no company no argue so mo yo mo checks but enye checks ni nyina no mo ye because omo photo ID no omo fo say no they didn't go into details by having a look at omo immigration status omo di ti ekrum hanomo.
Lawyer, also kakra.
Uh-huh.
Who person say obi eye delivery rule and delivery rule no. Saa nkɔfoɔ no a wɔn ni nkrataa no wɔn tumi delivery rule no ɛwɔ ɛyɛ friends underhand ɛyɛ dealings no ɛna no yɛ kyekyekye wɔn.
Ane sana abeto dwa ewo home office omo asuoye because omo ehu se sankrofo no ebi wo omo koye delivery a nkrata asemu nti no omma anase employers na omo fa wo mo no to say company Deliveroo and I just eat ni Uber no omo nye proper checks under the due diligence say omo won krata say wo say omo ye adwuma na say omo ni krata e wo say omo enye adwuma.
Wow.
Yeah. In America no because it was Sky News na me share ye na ye say omo capture omo as a scene it was some barrow bi and omo hu say omo ba no omo twetwe omo stop omo and omo ka say omo show omo krata. And that tells you, say, it was a planned thing. Oma realized, say, let's go for this action. Into a
Yeah.
probably almost easy or motors in as if for delivery, no. And almost your gadgets near equipment, no. But it be as smart to say, almost test, almost now for new animal winning grata no about the situation.
Hey.
Yeah. Anyway, it's just by the way, and I'm a say a die also. You call back to ye question now will be say na addition no. If say yeah share
And then share a year for British travelers. What will the EU's new entry, exit system mean to them?
Yo, Oshema Omoye UK aban a publication B which was 27th of May 2025. EFA Saadie no say information about changing requirement for UK nationals traveling to countries in the Schengen areas. Awebus as a lawyer, why I am for Schengen areas. Schengen areas ne ye kunkofo krobi a omo hye EU mu a omo agye atum sɛ mmara sei na yɛde yɛ adwuma sɛ wa pɛ sɛ ɔba yɛ kurom sei na ɛsɛ wodi so nti countries ni yɛ sɛn Australia, Austria, Belgium, Bulgaria, Croatia, Czech Republic, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Hungary, Iceland, Italy, Latvia, Liechtenstein, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Malta, Netherlands, Norway, Poland, Portugal, Romania, Slovakia, Slovenia, Spain, Sweden, and Switzerland. Omo ni kuro na ayɛ from Schengen areas. Sɛ anyɛ bia woka saa kuro no na move to other country you don't need a visa. Nti yɛmfa ne sɛ obi wɔ Austria na ɔkɔ Belgium okuta Austria passport wɔnhia sɛ ɔbɛgye visa.
The first time you EU,
Yes.
Now unya Schengen now waiting they go through all those countries,
Yes.
But I'm say lawyer, I'm say lack of knowledge in tea. Na minimum phobia omukra sa Schengen visa. No muti UK and so no muntimi nko Germany ni France ni US.
Hey, I am passing okay lack of knowledge because mostly sir
Also, ye the visa na me say UK penny e banti no ye suro se ye be kwakọ so bi oje me see ade no se ye Schengen visa nti betumi akosa nkro we osi de bi ye se ye me de me mpem me wansem obeya me police fu ache me omu kra visa no so omu nam kroma no be ma hye wo mo.
Yeah, same more, but and our kind of lack of knowledge. It sad, because we are part of the Schengen countries, Obi okuta sa visa no basa kromo na affected say waji Schengen visa ni bi. It because of that, mami fa enkoye chikakra.
Yo.
Now UK a part of the Schengen areas until say you vote here under the Brexit, say you year more free EU mo. Into on that basis, Emma Sebe EU in Corona or Macano, any Schengen areas, decide say I was say a day Emra Eshisha we say unye non-EU now upese over UK upese over any of the Schengen countries Nyoma saying they say will go through. Inti idea we omo plan ya che because say you free you Brexit mono EU mono. Emma EU for nso plan is idea no pa na omo to edin say entry exit system. Entry exit system. Inti based on that and omotintim kwan a upese oba Schengen areas na corona bobo edina e was say ufa so. Inti na ye share say what is entry exit system not all about, because enche bia na you for a plans omo edisi so no abetodwa. Into almost say this a far entry exit system no more ba no. Plans to take sure say o fingerprint no facial biometric no to me ateki from any British travelers or person or call Europe. Inti almost say it would take effect from 12 October 2025 to 9th April 2026 as a 180 days experimental. Inti yen nso a free 12th of October 2025. We are British ni now wo kroma now person call holidays for Schengen areas and I say Europe. I was a we entry exit system ne application. The first thing first, say entry exit system no then or say the most modern digital border management system in the world, according to a European Commission or more yes no. An automated IT system for registering non-EU nationals who are traveling to the EU for a short stay, i.e. holidays. Inti a system bi a omo introduce ye hwe UK for introduce omo dia ye friend no ETIAS, electronic travel authorization. And America for so omo dia ye friend no ESTA. And Canada for omo dia friend no ETA. Inti EU for say yenso yemfa ye die mra. Inti the omo introduce ni nyina ne say before say ubeba Europe no na yaye checks on you.
Yahwɛ onipa ban a woba sɛ bi a wo offer any eye Osama bin Laden na ne fa visa ne ma. Okay.
And they say the system aims to capture data from all third country nationals when they either enter or leave at an external Schengen border, such as flying from the UK to Spain or crossing by road from Greece to Turkey. It will not be used at internal frontiers within the Schengen area. To what the omo ye ni nyina ne say e was say omo hu nipa omo ba Europe. omo background. So omo ba APA.
Na saa asɛm I will be okay there. Yeah, Ghana kro de obi atumi remu bio. Yeah, nya obi a background. Na no say obi the Igbo king. Wa be Ghana also ye king. Yeah, nya hwe. It is anhyehyɛ we nyina obi kro mu so. Yeah, san hyehyɛ na manipa ewura kro nim. I don't know which am nyina ewura.
Ghana yempanifoɔ tie. Yempanifoɔ ahu deɛ ɛkɔ. Now I don't think say they are just relaxing. Sebe almost far drain our KBB out.
Yeah.
You know the Yajama because I can see say Obia minister yeah in charge, you know, born home day, kwanya or de befa so near. Yes. Yeah, because I think say it's a matter of time. And I do baby I am say yeah no Ghanaians no yen so ye ka ho bia ye moa ye betumi dia boa no e wo say ye boa because say me no me no ye te amanone say any suggestion bi ne feel say be boa we can raise awareness so
that's so true.
e be ni saying o platform here ye dey ka say for you know e bi mu tie penifo bi tie obi e wo ba bi o te kra na o de be ma panyin no say hey utie sa program we me feel say utie a nso wobetumi de aboa ye kuro no
we dey ma make your lawyer ohun ayi enano ayi ekuo no abobobbo mu din se obetumi de obetumi contact omo ahwe so mu hia nkofo a o master tie a mo frefre sa ekuo no
better ebi no nti what say through a platform no educate amanfo bebre kwa
yeah
nti men fa ne say wadwuma wo ye no ye no kwa e ho reward wo na bia enye nne ne beba ana for you know bet me abo say konekoye minister wa hama anyway it's just by the way into the bia baby a wo bia no the friend be say brighten your corner unim more a be free or aba why yo yento aso into say the new system will not apply in Ireland. For clarity, Irish citizen will not change when entering the Schengen area, as now, they will simply be matched with their passport or ID card because that tells you Irish for a part of EU. Until they will go through normal EU countries, the NB. But when it comes to, say, British near war to kind alcohol, or more NSID way, ebe affecting. So any British travelers with the fortune to have an Irish or other EU passport can use that document and skip the queue. Inti obi oha British ni no aside the Irish passport. Inti oko EU Schengen area hona instead of sorting a British passport no, obey to me the Irish passport na film.
Can I say dual citizenship?
Yes.
One say a whole Irish, British. Let's go for the crowd no more. Ucha about the new one would be crew. So, which means if you're a British citizen, that's how a year friend is so apply now when you're Irish citizenship. And no easy mount to use that passport.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know no you so Irish passport no. In order to save you from checks ni queue ni na se for no. So they no e dey twema no. Why?
Wow.
I say why are British travelers affected? No, in America no definitely because say you free EU no. Because we demanded to become subject to EES, which is entry exit system now, which was initially being developed while the UK was a member of the EU. Tama no mo planning at that time, yeah, a part of the EU. Until as time goes on, no, say after the UK voted to leave the European Union, no, Boris Johnson, the then Prime Minister government, negotiated for British travelers to become third country nationals, subject to a range of restrictions. Until before no say in EU, now we were enjoying EU privileges be brave kwa. But say you decide here you can buy me decide here to a mwaba say you free you mono. That was where EU for treaty and say you're third country nationals. Indeed, we have to go through when it comes to South Schengen thing and also coming to Europe. It's one
Now,
more difference abemuno.
Abemuno, no.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
wow,
Yeah.
I see.
Say ye bibi na wa dream we ya. Eso hu say ade na nko yie ma. Ebetimi akoyie enko yie.
Mm,
But thank God say British for have understand what is going on. But the complaints say yeah but they say ye kwa ye DQ mudodo ye che ne na say for
mm,
because Oko udru other European countries or more border more airports ne na say for you will queue we a third world country nationals udim and you will queue EU for and also omudim. See that tells you ukona British for a non third world countries no at times I no mubuafu.
mm,
But borders for no so say you voted to go out of EU. So we are putting measures in place.
mm.
And so on that note, whether you like it or not, you have to follow the protocol. So
Sure.
anyway,
Now, it is hard media when will it start? A year entry exit system.
more anticipate somewhere 12th of October. That's a year or more a year on person when they started.
Hey, and yes, he said, and is over EU here, Kakrea, now cry Irish passport. They are saying, bear you lawyer.
My main break it down on my timetable now with the best starting on.
Mm-hmm.
Almost the 12th of October 2025, EU entry exit system starts across at least 10% of frontier posts, with central registration of people crossing the border in or out of the Schengen area. But the biometric element, face and fingerprints, will not be mandatory for the first 60 days. It may be that some states do this anyway. Passports continue to be stamped. Almost 30 and then it's not so easy, say system no be take it. What information are they need? Still, they need people around to say system didn't go through almost the stamp basis you passport to them. Because NIA can they are doing the entry exit system to make sure say at least they will know the people that enter any Schengen area and the time they're going to leave that Schengen area. Because bear in mind, say some free, you're free Brexit mono, and I say you're free EU mono. What it is is say British national to coin akọ any Schengen area. Say okodi more than 180 days. I was say waje visa. Say less than 180, which is they assume is a tourist one. Into how many EU for assign be a friend of concession.
Mm.
Say first 180 days, 90 to 180 days, no, they don't need a visa, a visa free.
Okay.
But after that 180 days, no now person would na EU country now, you have to process like obia EU near waba UK hanuma or no so yaman concession. It's a reciprocal. A car
Mm.
reciprocal. What I mean is, say any country member, i.e., Italy near by now, or see me person me by UK.
Mm.
Or UK ha 180 days, Sabi one J visa.
Mm.
After 180 days, no person or UK ha. And she said, first, I was say what she say when your employer or be employer no issue COS.
Mm.
And I
Now,
said, me
lawyer,
can say, while regularizing the stay in UK, it
now, lawyer,
can
me back.
be through. employer, it can be through partner. So when you be a share no person anywhere, it can be so go school or person go school in UK. No, you have to follow. I say obey yes, obi afe no over UK from. In the first 180 days in there, visa free. After that, prepare to regularize your stay if you want to stay in UK through either student visa, through either work visa, through either family route.
Now we be saying a lawyer 180 days now. Okay, say me say me call na me ba na me be say me say me call ebia me call ya na me could be 3 days and I be am call na me could be 5 days na me ba na ebia be say me could be, but this time around be say me call after the 180 days now. And also, do I still need a visa be?
Oh, share my own. Time be I'll be right UK biano. You form best stamp passport to me.
Hey.
Yeah.
And I say weekends I call Italy ni Switzerland ni and say yam could be mo. Oh, go for na obekọ kakra na ebe stamp na eze ntimi nkọ more than say the wukwe ka first rodeo na no answer the car now na emu no akwa aba akodi weekends bi no aba.
Yeah. Oh, as long as yeah, umbumra so dear. I know the money was but we are persistent traveler to do that. Your intention, the intention behind it.
Normal holidays
No
eh ko
2
normal
days, 3
holidays
days.
Spain na akwa akodi family bekwa akodi holidays kakra obekọ bia Italy bekwa akodi holidays kakra bekọ France akodi na say omuye na say there then the holidays obeso
say no monitor say endru more and I say endru more than 180 days. So we could 5 days wa, we could 2 days wa, we could do na kika ni nyina bom na endru 180. We are okay.
Oh, okay.
So what I say?
But the stamp.
Say almost stamp no HS they are tracking you. Until that means that you shouldn't go overboard. Almost 180 days,
And they say the passport, this is a renew passport, internal passport in Massa.
Sabe, we will be out to cry for holidays, sir. Until say, oh yeah, British passport, you have a number of pages, be oh yeah, or if you be persistent traveler, you go for more passport, one more
books.
Indeed, that's how it is. I think said there were 39, there were 36 or 39, 40 something and that. To be a or to there, you need more passport a voluminous kakra. Why? Yo, and almost say December 2025, biometric become mandatory at frontiers post operating the EES. And January 2026, by now, member states should operate the entry-exit system. Also, in phases because mean and started preoccupy say adena beye emra into break it down how our system no betimi cope with such nyoma on person deba. Into Oshama, say by January 2026, member states should operate the entry-exit system with biometric functionalities at a minimum of half of their border crossing points. In other words, a majority of visitors are likely to experience double red tape, providing EES biometrics but continuing to have passport stamp as well. Wait now your more anticipation, but if things go on well, they will review or more system or more per se or more a use. Until by 9th of April 2026, rollout of the entry exit system should be complete. The car should be complete. And that means or my system number be system say and only using. Until they are doing it in phases to make sure say by 9th of April 2026, now after the bibia ato year. And only say only when the year EES, which is entry exit system, is running, Fluently across Europe, will passports stopped being stamped. When it comes that way, almost stamp passport bill. You just scan your passport. Now be to say UK chip biometric chip udru border scan gate ni baby ama na
Hey, lawyer. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's how the border checks works. No, what
Yeah.
And what happens to EU travelers when EES starts?
Yeah, Shema, you for no travelers, no. Yeah, free, crow, other country now, and said that any problem because they are working within Schengen areas. But the problem then is British per se, you pay holidays for Europe, no. That's the problem, and they have first topic. And you say when I say there will be breeze through the frontier via special lanes where the only checks will be a glance at their passport to check A, it's valid, and B, it's theirs. Inti wo ye uni, yɛmfa say oh Italy, now person will go Spain system now ɔmo de ba no, o passport sɛ obi bɛtena border wa check a, wɔ check your passport say fine. Wo passport na okuta, which is your identity wise, and a biom so no passport no enwu ye. And that makes them say almost system na too rigid like British for yeah go through sa electronic ube complete here checking criminal records na say for no. Into we you need now move from one state to the other state, which is moving from one Schengen country to the other. You don't need to go to rigorous checking. That's the meaning of that. Why?
Okay. Yo. Abusia a wutie lawyer Francis Ofri FB solicitors. Na the attorney say kukuada bia 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Yetna say dwumadie no yatudi legal digest. Yede mremu enkomo yede bro. Na obese ya digest no pepepepepepe. Uhia mmoa bia nya questions ni nyina na ebetumi answer ni nyina. Eni nti bomodini a na throw telephone numbers yi to na uhia lawyer na wafrɛ no. Akwanya woga emma Ghana for so mba krum ha eno so betumi afrɛ no. Obema wo guidelines no ekwan abefa so na etumi aboa na wetumi abomodin a eginemu aboa na pepepe onso waba beka nsa. Na anu de ekra de lawyer ka kire me ade bia meka ne se esi UK aban so wo pe omo sa. Omo ye TikTok. Hey, you can buy hard you know. Eh? I know lady being come be a mini dia ba sa switch won come yi. But me sure say oh me di boni o. E say me do no mama obi enra. Oh. Fachemi. Yes, me di man 10 ma. Na yen komo a ye di no energy number no telephone numbers ni 0208 264 4800 and your office telephone number 0208 264 4800 and also a mobile number no modern friend lawyer Francis on a minute twin komo and na friend was 079 46 772439 079 46 772439. Opomechi akwan suite suite E and F. The clock house were backing. Postcode near IG11 8EQ. IG11 8EQ. When you do backing, the nearest station, a backing station. onye do paper ofra enye yira akwa na wo postcode no etu eye Google app mu a edo be kwa akodu boko senia eja na ehie bia no ewo mremu no lawyer etimi abomodia na waboa. Now, lawyer, mo angasa mo legal term, what is a ETIAS and when does it start?
Yo, me da say, Dr. Rain, share, say yes, starting now, me bobo, nyoma bi a nkro bebree de ahyehyɛ so. Wohwɛ UK ha, UK say nkɔfoɔ kuro bi, so ɔmo ba ha, ɛwɔ sɛ ɔmo yɛ biribi a yɛfrɛ no ETA, Electronic Travel Authorization. America for any other couple of countries. Sounds on America for say British for person call America no. I will say omoye bibi efe no ESTA, ESTA. And sir British for person call Canada, I will say omoye bibi efe no ETA, Electronic Travel Authorization. Almost so there were. And I will buy EU funds were introduced BB a friend ETIAS, which is the European Travel Information and Authorization System. Inti almost say alongside EES no, or say we ETIAS, which is European Travel Information and Authorization System. And it's the next step in tightening frontier control. And none of them be used in terms of say omo controlling omo borders. Now almost say obey to me I no online. It costs €20. What about pounds more 17 pounds. And only for the third country nationals who do not require visas. It is similar to the US ESTA scheme, but valid for longer 3 years. Oh yeah, it take it 3 years and sana I expire. And I will can over to media call Abba, but the idea is oh yeah, so visa ni wu before that, and I said with 3 years now what old passport to man. I was always apply for from. The batch of Emuda.
I want to see Subi, lawyer.
Yo. Ushama. Yeah. Normally, we took Mukacho say, what 6 months passport which hasn't expired.
Yeah.
Inti, sir, you for the Ukojibia, no more 3 years, they are not looking at Sabe, Otama or passport in the woo. One also open 3 years. Yeah, the amount. But yɛde bɔɔ passport no saa passport no ɛno mmom bɛwu agya saa visa no. Nti ɛbɛwu agya saa visa no deɛ a ɛwɔ sɛ wokɔyɛ passport foforɔ a wosan kɔ apply bio.
All right.
What you wanna say?
Yeah.
Aha. Nti that's how our system ne work. UK deɛ no nso saa na tie.
Yeah.
It was while those under 18 or over 17 will still need to apply for and hold the ETIAS, it will be free for them. Inti uwa kola wini ko Europe, Schengen area, no less than 18 won't tia sa 17 pounds no. And we are penny now we are over 70 and also no untia sa sikano.
Okay.
Yes.
But onya krana onya penyi dia
Yes, I
ubetua.
was a utia.
But we are akokra dia kilentua. We are kran so akilentua. Hey, ekroma bravo.
Yeah. Into Ushama. Ama Europe system na ye bebre. Sir, upe sir, uko apply for European Travel Information and Authorization System na. Ubedi kan ye sa EES no, which is entry exit system no first. Into we no based on that no na abode be ye sa European Travel Information and Authorization. Into systems mienu first we be EES, which is entry exit system. When you approval, then you go and do the European Travel Information and Authorization System with the help of EES. No, Emudaho.
Emuda lawyer.
Okay, and that's the procedure we follow.
Hey. Now when they OBTI, you need to follow these procedures because a free a year the next month or two. And as I say,
October 12. October
okay,
12.
Tiaman say August, September, 2 months, October, yeah,
Uh-huh.
August, September, October, yeah, I'm Busumin Cheba. Because this is any name one is a pap, and they were 23rd, you know, say next week, yeah, you could write another a year
August
new
to
month.
be. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
It's
wow.
almost say so we are EES now. Sa ITAS no ETIAS no ebe take effect 6 months after.
Mm,
Into October 12 no, what the 6 months come on, that's when the ITAS no ebe take over.
wow.
Okay.
Mm. Your lawyer, and I test here, okay. Is I test a visa?
Yo, what they are saying is officially a new visa, but a guidance for a pre-travel authorization system to know those, and I said to let them know background in terms of criminality, any other
I
things.
I test. I test we they should have passed the I test. We I test we
I understand, but at the end of the day, no, it seems that you're free EU mono. Nyoma and first, no. The
mhm.
reason being is once your friend be Interpol, then I say
Yeah,
for criminal wise, say obey to me, I'm other country are tracking way, and then I say
yeah.
for they are doing all this for us to have a global some sort of village to track
Mm,
criminals
mm,
around.
mhm,
That's what I want to make out say America for Obi, Canada for Obi, British for
mm,
introduce you be.
mm.
Into I said you force or musunye.
Yeah. It's not going to say boys na can girls na come ko yi oko wi cars ne ba ha no ma shape
Yes.
ne sa no mai na we
Yeah.
no be bo modern monitor wo mu.
Yes. I track
Wow.
you.
Be track wo mu.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Wow.
That's why I'm because right now no what that you want to say no.
Mhm.
Obi ampe problems.
Mhm. Okay.
But untimi ka say problems no emma.
Ebeba.
Pa inti ama mpanifoɔ ne the world leaders no ada ɔmo ho so sɛ yɛtumi yɛ biribi sɛ yɛ a yɛasom bɛdwo yɛn.
Okay.
Nti sɛ bi a wobɛyɛ biribi wɔ America a ɔmbɛtumi afrɛ EU-foɔ ama kyɛke ɔmo system na track wo up.
Oh, it's easy also go through the Interpol, go through the eye
Yes.
test.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I said, yɛnya tip of sɛ wakɔhyɛ Canada a ɔmbɛtumi ama Canadafoɔ atrack wo up.
Hey, and if you not quite the one more we are cast this and you made the Omeduma ne Gukrao.
Yeah,
Omeduma
that
money.
tells you sir, the system no, they are trying to make sure sir, we are in a global village. Information and tracking anything that will affect the whole world, will be so easy to look at it.
Mm.
Because intelligence wise, they share information as to what is
Okay.
going on.
Mm.
These are the systems are to me, they are two in place, to me, I share information.
Mm. Now lawyer, so we no obi pe bi a obe apply. No be apply kwan ben no be apply.
Yo, so obi pebia, almost say omobe generative BBI no iTiles app. Inti omo app ne ba, obeko omo website, then you start doing the filling up the necessary informations, which includes personal information, including name, address, contact details in Europe, and passport data.
When you sure say we are so cheap in the EU for a person on the train. Ah,
Some more, but I say in Serbia, cost for the whole world because you say in America, say UK for your money, ETA, electronic travel authorization. And look, they are taking effect last year.
Yeah.
That tells you, say UK for America for a year or more that day. I feel like UK for start your money.
Now, some can only now where you know, and can
That's it.
Ah,
But Sabi, you, I don't know, said that number my who say a home for Sony and I said, you know, see, and I again because I know, say very soon it will come out for them to debate, say, you free you, mono, I'll free our boy and I say, and why. Until we should wait for as time goes on. And that's how it is. And all these things, all providing information now, it helps them to know any serious convention when you're for the past 20 years. No. Your mouth come out, surveillance better also. Yeah. If you don't say no, you have to provide reasons for their journey.
You say no, approaching the banner there.
And this is first, new messages, new messages. The biome so check the entire holidays.
Hey. First, so time of passport, I
know. Yes. Yeah. Omo ye ama nyoma ayede. But sabi, no one say
send it na mo hoyi. Send it na mo hoyi. Say we are the anamusma boy. It na mo so mo hoyi.
And to the bia yen to me to the sense criminality. Also, who hanu mukra na uye boni bi ne de udi nkoto police national data. Eya na din say you can write it off. These are the things we always try to say yebebo hu dero ama obiada ne ho so. The moment ube see UK hanu na waka say me pese me tena ha che me pese me di UK eye me kro a Mr. Advisor me de be ma oni say when it comes to bibia ebema criminal record avoid it. When it comes to that, agro minya bebre cases be a yenuanom buy they take the system for granted. All because they feel so me dey menche me be bibi 1 or 2 be peska bi no makọ back. And the bebre no mo say sa minimum ka sa money bonin kitin kama nye. Mintua pass, mintua train, me journey, me hri, me ye.
Officer a guy. Officer what's up?
All these things, you don't know. They can put it on your record. Bro, you don't know I'm fun any crew. But our people don't know. And because of the global village information, ama say. But be a no people so track or record is so easy.
Wow.
Yeah. Ghana will be me track record or hanum. Ghana for no, and then IT for no mobile. They are gurus in what they are doing.
Yeah.
See, these are the things we try to make sure say as long as what be system no just be law abiding. It will never affect you. And I know people said the system is so easy, sir. Me fa na me beat her. Oh, me there, me beat into me call. Look at it, CCTV. All things are there for them to pick it up so easily. Yeah, Dr. Red, you fancy on Saturday at was
yo, because na kamba beka say yembu musei kakra na next week Saturday. Me dey how can next week dia na wakwa echi me dey ya Yeshia.
Maybe they are.
Maybe they
Yeah,
are Yeshia 12.
the next 4 days or so, 3-4
Yes,
days.
that time was now a year TikTok where almost suspension of the man, no more jamming.
Yo.
Na lawyer, and son of a cono, yeah, now the woman a year Yashefo no more would you know. Na afi eja icha kwani dia mawo.
Yo, me da say, FB solicitors, Tembia, you try say you day updates, a num from a free home office, a free all the areas of law, I feel say boy your community now. Because day in, day out, they keep changing and bringing the laws into this, say, omobe update or more. And I say, Omube try say they can fish out the bad ones from their system. And then send a new kono home office any abba omo so in terms of illegal workers. Illegal workers. And no na me pe say ye share kakra. Mr. Baby a yen ka se menye juma. But baby wɔ hɔ a ɛyɛ a yɛ very very careful. Sisi ɔmo start delivery for no. For all you know, it may be a buyer and now they are going from places to place. Car washing bases, they can go there. Ɔmo akɔ bi pɛn, akɔ ready car washing bases bebree kwa. Some years back.
Yeah.
But sisi ya no yɛ hint a yɛwɔ mu no ɛyɛ sɛ delivery for na ɔmo target ɔmo sisi. But who knows the next operation or mobile? Ti may catch a money in crata, you're very careful. And now my system now you're in such a way, say uncrata some one sort here. A bear dim. Ubet me at Nakruma without in crata. Omo inform. Inti yema ye need na about all these things, Yo, Dr. Rain, me da send then so what's to you FB solicitors. Ye was suit E, third floor, the clock house back in. The postcode near IG11 8EQ.
8EQ.
Yeah, and now my mobile number, me I make I say lawyer Francis, my mobile number here 0794-677-2439. It be
07
0794-677-2439.
2439.
And I'm if and our office number here 0208 264 4800. It be 0208 264 4800. And it be 9:30 to 6. Mr. Office hours for Ayana Munyusu office line or than send me mobile nana. Is this why? Yo, me da say Dr. Rain. Na me aduma Saturday, you best share. Why?
Oh, you can now for office number a free call. And ya dear, you better.
And mostly, I'm up at WhatsApp, WhatsApp.
Yeah. I was so who so I can No, the feedback about so my friend lawyer no Atiki Blue Dr. and the number BNB my catch them say mo friend 020 line no and no free send you to me use mobile number no dey call no so na obetimi etie free nti wo hwe nya wo hwe why I wo dey wo so say beto kra no a eno ane say wo friend no oni office for kasa so me say can you call me back quickly I want to speak to lawyer why now they are too so lawyer before untine wa ha lawyer yeah that's but I don't so Saturday ye be share
yo bye.